Good evening and welcome along to Asia World. You would Stu Bear in the chair. Who else would it be on Asia World? And a very, very good evening to you. Just before 7 o'clock on this Wednesday evening. It is Wednesday the 7th of September. Do you remember? Hey, let's get this. And as you can see, it's one of those beautiful sunsets that we've got tonight down here at Mildenhall, and just took off with the V22 Osprey, and just going to turn the microphones down just a little bit. There we go, that's got that hopefully sorted. But can you hear in your left hand, sorry, your right hand speakers, you should be able to hear another, and it should appear as if by magic over the other side where we are looking. Sorry, I'm talking quiet tonight. I haven't had a chance to be able to post this around on the usual Facebook places and all of that. Didn't even know I was going live till a couple of minutes ago. I thought, yeah, hey, why not? What the heck? Then storms disappeared. So I thought, yeah, why not? It's a beautiful evening and we'll get that great sunset. But also, hey, you know the bear. I've been busy man, you know. I've been filming stuff today, so we'll show you some of that, and also doing a bit of filming yesterday. When did I get down here to Mildenhall? You tell me, you probably know better than I do. I was down here on Monday, straight after the victory show down at just south of Leicester, down at Cosby. What a great time we had. It was brilliant. And at some point, very, very soon actually, I will do a full edit of that, and we'll do a special, probably do one of those special live shows that we tend to do. But we're keeping our eyes open over to the right hand side, because hopefully that Osprey will come through. I can hear it. Here it comes right now. Hey, I do. Oh, we could call this, hey, you got a bit of both today. You got an aeroplane and it's a helicopter. What more could you ask for there, Adu? And here it comes right now. Now, I was hoping that the Ospreys would get themselves sorted and be back in the air this week, because they've been grounded for a while, but I believe they've got the all clear from the doctor, so Doctor Aviation has allowed them to take off, and they've been out and about today. And round we go. Hey, we're down at Johns Field, as you can see. What a beautiful location, and the sun is starting to set. I'd have probably thought we'll be live till around about maybe just before 8 o'clock, because then it will just get too dark. But hey, we will see. We'll see what happens, what is flying. Now, I believe there's a couple of aircraft actually coming in. They're using runway 28 today, all right, which you probably noticed that already. So in other words, they're coming towards us when they take off and land. So we're not going to get the great landing shots today, but hopefully we'll see some just taxi around. I'm not too sure. I don't think though that the let me think what it is, the P8, right, the P8 Poseidon, I don't think that will taxi all the way down here, because it doesn't need much runway at all, and that will turn off because they're not using, oh gosh, is it Bravo? Anyway, taxiway, the one nearest to us, they're not using that at the moment, so that'll probably in fact the other one that came in a little earlier, that certainly it stopped in no time at all. But hey, we've got a few people to say hello to. Just before we do that, I'm going to sort the microphone out. Okay, so we're going to go into the menu of the camera. I say, I didn't have a chance to do anything and get this was quickly thrown together. Boom. Quickly connect the kit up so that we could get the Ospreys going. So I'm just going to go into the menu. Here we go. Hit that one. Go into the mic settings and drop down there. I don't want it on auto. I want to go manual. I'm going to drop that down a little bit. There you go. Then I'm going to turn them up on the external machine. There we go. So it should be level on each side. By doing, if you have it on auto, what happens is, anyway, let's get this. I'll tell you in a minute. Now, normally what I would do is slow the shutter speed down to be able to get the rotors nice, and so you notice at the moment, yeah, they're not flowing nicely, but because the way the sun is at the moment, it's getting pretty low. I'm sure you, anybody with cameras knows what I'm going to say. If I drop the shutter speed down too much, we'd have too much light going onto the sensor and it could damage the actual camera. So that's why I'm keeping it on a manual shutter speed. All right, so that's why we're going to have to put up with the props, because the sun's getting low, and each time I pan around we're going to get the sun. But as it gets darker, I will drop the shutter speed. Right, so we've set the microphone. You just saw me do that. As I was going to explain, the reason for that is because when an aeroplane's going through, and when I'm talking or when I go quiet, what the camera would do, it would try to gauge it. It would say, okay, oh, we need a bit more oomph here, so it would turn it up louder, then it would drop it down. So in other words, the microphones would be up, down, up, down, up, down all the time. So that's why. Yeah. Stuart Bridges, I see the B-52 yesterday, did you? Wow, good man. Hey, you know, the B-52 never fly down the Litchfield corridor. They never fly down there, so I never get to see them. What happened yesterday? It flew down the Litchfield corridor because where I am based at East Midlands Airport, that is part of the Litchfield corridor at 14,000 feet. So when I was looking at it and tracking it, and I thought, you little devil, it always goes down the Daventry, but oh no, because I wasn't there, it went down the Litchfield corridor. So if you were around the East Midlands Airport, Loughborough sort of area, you might have seen it if you looked to the skies. Here we go. Isn't that an absolutely gorgeous sight? Hey, with the sun starting to set. Setting earlier every day. I mean, last night it was, I think it was dark pretty much at around about 20 to 8. Certainly by 10 to 8 it was completely dark, and if you remember Friday night we were still live at 10 past 8 at the Victory Show, but there was a lot of black clouds above us, and it was hammer time with the rain. So of course that makes a difference. Right, well, if you're thinking to yourself, gosh, those Ospreys are getting round a bit damned quick, it's because I'm pretty sure there's 2 in the circuit. Right, meanwhile, let's have a look. Who can we say hello to? We can say hello to loads of people. Oh, by the way, don't forget, do a bit of sharing, okay? Because I haven't had a chance to tell anybody that we are actually live. So, messages, let's go through. We'll mention the members of Air Show World. That's Mark Webber Webster. And also we have Andy Appleyard. We also have Super Bob. And who else on the members? So thank you very much for being a member of Air Show World. We love you to bits. And let's release this message. There we go. Big hand clap from Zurli. Hello, Zurli Medina, I think it is. Good evening from RF Lakenheath. Me and my wife Claire are watching your live stream on the big telly. Going to the big tellies. Fantastic. John Adele. Brilliant, John. You never know if I can wake up early enough tomorrow morning. I might pop over and do a live show from Lakenheath. I'll see how I feel first thing in the morning. I've been really tired this week. Absolutely. Fluffed myself out. I was completely wrecked after the weekend. Do you want to know what I was doing? Well, I'm sure you know what I was doing. I was down at the Victory Show on Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. I was hoping to have a cameraman doing some videoing for me at the Victory Show, but unfortunately he became rather ill. So unfortunately we haven't got the video from the Sunday at the Victory Show, because I had a commitment to for me, but unfortunately so video, but never mind, we certainly got some beautiful footage, so look out for that. If I get a chance this evening, I'll play some of that. Now there's a lot of folks and they're all standing. There's Jilly and Peter over there, and we'll get them to give us a wave in a minute. Give us a wave. There we go. There's Jilly and Peter. There you go, Peter. Now you've seen Jilly and Peter in the chat room before, and there they are, having a fantastic time. Big smiley faces. We love them. And he's testing his camera out. I set it up for him, so he's got it working. They're fantastic there. That's Jilly and Peter. You've seen them in the chat room. They love the shows on a Friday night, and in fact any time. So good to see you. Now they're standing there with their camera. We also have a few people there with cameras. There's a few guys up there. All right, they've all got the cameras. And yeah, I like your t-shirt. So that means there's something going on, doesn't it, eh? But I'm pretty sure it's because of the P8 Poseidon coming in, but I don't think we will see it because we're not at the other end of the runway. But I tell you what, we're getting lots of action from the Osprey. Bring it on. Look at that sky. Beautiful clouds. certainly is a beautiful sunset, isn't it, eh? Going round on a racetrack and starting to catch each other up. They're getting closer to each other each time. Keep on doing that. Keep on doing it. There we go. We'll have a look at that because the sun is starting to go down. Looking very nice. In a minute, because it's losing the power and it's gone behind that cloud, I will drop the shutter speed down so the props don't freeze up. Well, they're still spinning, aren't they? So in a minute we'll say hi to everybody else, but of course, hey, if you want to be a member, exclusive member of the show world, you're more than welcome, and you'll be reaping the rewards as well. Well, number one, what do you get? Well, you stand out because you've got green writing next to you, and also you've got a little star. But I'm going to put some special emojis and all that sort of stuff in the very, very near future. But also, if you remember, we started the important thing to remember for anybody just joining in, it's always going to be free, Airshow World. So it's not going to be one of these channels where you're going to have to pay to watch and all that and in the chat room. No, that will always be free. It's so I can I've been getting lots of people making donations, and I'm thinking I've got to think of a way to give something back, not just the videos and what have you. So I've set up this membership thing, and you can join by clicking would you believe join. And for the first 5 members that we had, I sent them all a DVD, and you should have them by now, guys. And so let me know. Mark, you should have yours. Thanks for the DVD, it says, Stu. No free beer vouchers added. But we've got some cunning plans of what we're going to do, because for members of Airshow World, it's round about every month. What we'll do, I'll pick one person out of the hat. All right, so I'll probably write them all down, do it the old-fashioned way, pick somebody out, and you will win something special. Lots of different things. I'm having words with different airshow organisers. Here we go. I'll tell you in a moment. That really does look gorgeous, doesn't it, hey? And the sun looks like it's going to appear out of that cloud in a moment. But yes, so members, I'm putting lots of different ideas together, and so once a month we'll do this raffle and pick somebody out. And so I'm having a word with airshow organisers where I do the official filming and things like that, and I'm hopefully going to get some free tickets, pairs of tickets, okay, for different air shows. So watch this space. Obviously I would check with that person that they can actually go to that particular air show first. It's no point giving somebody who lives in America or wherever if they certainly can't get over here. And also lots of other ideas that I'm sort of mulling over at the moment. But your most important thing is, don't get confused. Like somebody put in the chat room the other day, they said, oh, it's going to be a paid for channel then, is it? No, it is not. And it definitely isn't. It is going to be absolutely free. But I'm just thinking of ways to reward my fantastic followers, and I love you all to bits. So watch this space for other ideas. I'm pleased your DVDs are turning up. So that's Mark Webber Webster, he said that. We've got Michael Webber, Nick Can. Hello everyone, and hello everybody, and how's Stu Bear? We're pretty good. We are good. Who else? And Adu. Hey, Adu. I hope you're enjoying these helicopters / aeroplanes. Bit of both. Oh, you can't go wrong with those, can you? And yeah, we mentioned John Adele and Super Barb, Nick Can, Bongo. Hello to Bongo. And Matt Cat Lady. Hello, Matt Cat Lady. Lovely to see you, and hope your DVD's turned up. And who else? Red One. That's beautiful sunset. We'll move the camera over here because I can hear something. And everybody's pointing the cameras. Let's see what we've got. Right, something just landed. Now, if you're wondering why I'm not right up against the fence today, it's because I plan to be here when it gets dark. Here we go. Will appear any second. And there it is, that very special P8 Poseidon. But keep watching, because I was filming that earlier today, so you're going to see some really nice video footage of that when it, I think I filmed it, I'm sure I did, when it took off. Okay, so you're going to see some nice footage of that just a little later. Fred, can you stand? It's all right, Fred's a little bit close to me. Fred, can you stand just a bit further back? We're picking your radio up. All right. Thank you. All right, we go. Okay. Shh. Don't talk. Sorry, lad. Okay. There we go. That sorted Fred the Ted. Meanwhile, back down in the chat room, who can we say to? Matthew Mittens. Hello, Matthew. Itchy. Where's Scratchy? Hello, Itchy. Hello, I'm in love. Are you? Oh, sorry. I thought he was just saying he's in love with somebody. He's in love with your channel and I'll watch it for as long as I can. Plus, notice me. Let me get this right. Zoom in a little bit. Oh, I can see it now. For as long as I can. Please notice me. Hey, Itchy, thank you for being on Air Show World with Stu Bear. Hey, it's Stu Bear. How are you? Right, let's move the camera and let's have a little look. A bit more at that sunset as the sun goes down. But if it does go quiet, don't you worry. I've got lots of videos to bring you from the chocolate box. I tell you. Great footage coming up for you. Every time we have something come through, though, you know, hey, yeah, you know what I'll do? I'll hit the live button every time. Bulldog, hello, Bulldog. And he says P8 and KC135 are both inbound. Well, thank you. We just saw the P8. Excellent. And that's the really special one. You noticed? Did you see the bulge? Pause for a second. Did you see the bulge at the front? That's this very special radar, they tell me, okay? And JF Aviation Videos said, good evening all, how we all doing? Now, what can I say to make you love, what can I say about JF Aviation Videos without being rude? I'm joking, he is absolutely brilliant. Check out his YouTube channel. Not at the moment, okay, because you're watching this, but a little later, check out his YouTube channel, and he takes some wonderful videos. And you'll also notice on my Facebook and on the YouTube channel as well, there's some of James's brilliant videos on there as well that I've edited and all that, and great combination we used to have. And hey, we'll have to, Jamesy, we'll have to get together again sometime, you know, and you know, it makes sense because beautiful video footage, especially some of the Japanese stuff, which I did have to remove a lot of videos recently off Facebook because of, as you know, the monetization stopped, and we had to do that. But nevertheless, some brilliant videos from James, and I really want at some point to do a special feature with James and feature his YouTube channel a little bit more. As long as it features Asia World as well. I mean, you know, it's a two-way street, isn't it? But certainly check him out. You know James, he's been on loads of times. He's that crazy guy who spends a lot of time at these airfields. Hold on, so do I. Right, we have another aircraft. It's that KC-135. I think it's a Lager. I saw it buzzing around on flight radar. There we go. A little zoom in a little bit. So he's not going to turn off and go. He probably will actually, but I think he's going to take a wide berth. Let's see. No, he is going down there. Is he going to Spinderella? I think he's going to spin right round, but that's what they've been doing today. But no, he's going to go the long way, all the way down the taxiways. Maybe that means we have something else coming in, which would make sense for him to get off the runway pretty damn swiftly, because you can probably hear the Osprey coming through. So that is the reason why. Now I'm sure James can let us know. Is it taxiway Bravo? It's obviously closed at the moment. That's the taxiway, which, as you're looking at it, the video, it would be on the, as you're looking at it, on the right hand side. He turned it off, as you're looking at it, on our left, on his right. And coming over the top of these motorhomes very, very soon, you can hear it. I'm going to go really quiet. I got time to quickly drop that shutter speed. Let's see if I can do it in time. Shutter speed, that one there. Manual, we are going to go for 60. But I can't, I've not got a visual on the Osprey yet, so that must mean it's coming in either for a touch and go or coming in to land. Okay, we'll keep an eye on that. I'm going to move the camera around for the moment, and as soon as it comes into sight, we'll move it. So we're just going to watch the sunset, tighten a few things up on the tripod. Now, talking to James, as we were, because I like embarrassing him, he was he was in the bushes the other Sunday, little devil him. Kept getting shots of him as we were doing the video. He'd probably getting shots of us as well. Here we go, let's move it back round. And you notice now that I've dropped the shutter speed, so you can see the props whirling around how they should, rather than looking more stationary, because at this point I can risk dropping the shutter speed down without damaging the camera while it's pointing out the sun, because it's literally just about gone. What was it? Oh yes, so James was in the bushes, and this was no, it's all good, it's all clean, and he was getting some fantastic shots over at Little Gransden for their air show, and I was on the other side, so He was getting one angle and I was getting the other, and I'm sure, well, I know because I've seen some of his videos. They look rather cool. And I told you about my cameraman going ill and all the rest of it on Sunday. Oh, I was devastated, I really was. So I didn't get the video footage from Sunday at the Victory, but we got some good stuff on the Saturday. But he's in the chat room right now, that's SHGP Media. So I hope you're feeling better now, young man. Oh, you should have seen the bear, he was in a right 2 and 8 as well on Sunday, but hey, we got by, you know. Hey, you see, we're just youngsters. He's old. He can't take the pace. That's Steve. So are they still in the circuit? So seriously, I hope you're feeling better now, and that you got back safe. Well, obviously got back safe and sound because he's in the chat room. So keep on spinning round there, those V22. So I hope you like those. We'll point that there. Right, who wants to come and say hello? How are you doing? 757 Superfan. Hey, thank you for joining us. Hey, how have you been? We're good. We're real good. Yep, we're not too bad at all. Recovered. Because yeah, it really took quite a beating out of us for some reason. What you should have done, Mr. SHGP, you should have gone back, had a sleep, you know, had a sleep in your tent, and then woken up at 2 o'clock and gone out and filmed the show. You'd have been all right then, and I'd have been a happy bunny. Thanks very much. I will try to pick that up as soon as I can. My laptop has gone crazy at the moment. I don't know why, but I've got the main video system down here, so I'll have to go on the electric to be able to get hold of that. Just started watching. Thanks for the stream. Stu, cheers, ads. Ted, hello Ted. Thank you. Yep, absolutely. Bulldog, you're thinking the same as me. That's why I've gone live when they said they were going up. Bulldog says, I guess the CV22s will be in the pattern for a while, as today is the first day they've flown since being grounded. So, hey, we're not complaining about them going. I was a bit worried when I was at the weekend and they said, oh, the Ospreys, they're not flying. I went, oh, you're joking. Did you say lager? Did you say lager? That's Mr. Webster certainly did, but not the drinking type, the actual aircraft. Hey, and as you see, if you wonder why all these folks are in green, that's because they are fantastic. They've joined the members, the exclusive members club right here on Airshow World, and we explained all that earlier, and I'm looking for lots of different ideas and things that I can, you know, reward you with and all that. So keep posted on that, and if you'd like to be a member, what you got to do, it supports Airshow World. Obviously you come up in green, you have an icon next to you, but you'll also get you know, you might get something in the post at some time. Jim Gemmell, hello Mr. Jim Gemmell, always good to see you. Hey, round we go again. So let's move from there to Sunset and bring you this aircraft. Well, I'm not promising, but if the weather behaves itself, and if the bear behaves himself, and it feels okay tomorrow morning, I will. I'm not promising, as I say, but it's possible I may go do a live show down at Lake and Heath. Don't expect miracles, because I'm going to be up against the fence, and you know, I can't go way high in the sky, but I can bring you sort of, I don't know, a feel of what it's like at Lake and Heath, and you get a, if you want to know when the aircraft is taking off, you'll get the general idea. Okay, after this shot, I'm going to go into the menu to get the manual settings done again. Sorry about that. It's certainly the best sunset I've had since I've been here. I came down on Monday, like we told you earlier. All right, what I'm going to do, I'm just going to do a sneaky right now. So we've got a nice focus on that. Okay, going to go into the menu settings, and we're going to go to focus, hit manual, and there we go. That should be good for, because when it gets to this time of night and you're panning round and all that good stuff, what happens is, because the light's fading, but when the lights start showing from the aircraft, there's not many. The Ospreys aren't really showing bright lights or anything, but for instance, when we see those lights over there, it causes havoc with the autofocus. So when it starts, the light starts to go, put it to manual. Well, that's what I do. Everybody's different, so it doesn't matter. Kimbo says hello, and Stu, have you other helicopter? No, there's no helicopters here anymore. We used to have the oh my god, somebody put it in the chat room. What were they? Were they Pavelos? I can't remember. Those were the big long probe for the air-to-air refueling. Fabulous helicopters they were. But yeah, someone, come on, what were they called? I'll leave that to you guys. There we go. I'm sure somebody will put it in. First person to put it in. What were the helicopters they used to have here? Pavelos, was it? I don't know. Come on, put it in now. Put me out of my misery. Matt Cat Lady, hey, has your DVD turned up? Hopefully it has. CH53's Bulldog, thank you very much. See, it shows he's listening, doesn't it, hey? Fantastico. Yeah, Lake and Heath, I will see, all right? Not promising, but if the weather behaves itself, and as I do, I might just do a live show early tomorrow morning. Very busy apparently down there. Oh, MH60 is a Pavelo question mark, so MH Pavelo. Oh, whoa, he was probably right. Wow. That makes a change. It just came into my head, and I thought that's what they were, but I don't know. Yes, it has. Thank you so much, Mr. Stubear. Hey, and that says Matt Cat Lady, because she was one of the first 5 of the members on Air Show World. So I can hear aircraft noises, and also we can hear the Osprey coming through again. But don't worry, you're going to see a few other bits fairly soon that I've been taking over the last couple of days. So there we go, fantastic, and such a knowledgeable guy, and I've got so many knowledgeable people, so if I just ask the question, and there we go, we get the answer. Bulldog 617 Squadron says Sikorsky CH-53Cs used to be based at Mildenhall. The upgraded version flown by the US Marine Corps is also known as the Super Stallion. So I've read that out completely because not everybody can see the chat room, so thank you very much there, Bulldog. See, I've told you, I've got the best chat room in the business. It's right here, the best chat room on YouTube. You guys and ladies, boys and girls, whoever you are, wherever you are, whatever you are, thank you. It's great to have your company, and I hope you enjoy the little bit of fun that I try to bring you with the live shows with the Mr. Stu Bear. That beautiful sunset, that's completely gone as well now, but quite a nice sky. It's not like it is when it's May time, is it? Hey, back in May and June it stays light for a long time, and you get that glow for so much longer. But, there we go. So you can see some more CV-22s over there, and there's another one over there, and they'll be flying through very, very soon. So I'll keep those going for a little bit longer. Thank you, Dave-O. Hey, Dave-O, how are you, my boy? Fantastic to see you. Is this live, John Bullen? You bet your bottom dollar. It's absolutely live and kicking. The Bears kicking well tonight, I can tell you. Here we go, rock and roll. Here we get this. Well, as you know, I love all things coconut, yeah? So, a couple of weeks ago, a couple of months ago, I thought, I was going round Aldi. I thought, ooh, yeah, they do a version of Malibu coconut drink. I'll buy that, see what it's like. Oh, gold. Don't bother. You have to be drunk in the first place to be able to drink it, I tell you. It's not quite up to Malibu standard, but it was only about $4.99. Pat says, thought the Ospreys were grounded. No, they've been. They went up yesterday and just did a quick tootle round, straight to land. Okay, so they're obviously getting them checked and making sure that they're all tickety-boo. And I'm pretty sure one went up early today, and it went up to the. I'm not 100% sure, but I'm sure I noticed there was a trace on the 360 radar. It looked like it went up to the lakes or whatever. So they're certainly allowed to fly again. But hey, the whole point is we're getting them flying round and round and round here in a racetrack, being able to see them all. They probably wouldn't be, as Bulldog rightly said earlier, you know, normally they take off and do whatever they do. So they're still testing them. Chris Hall says, oh, the campsite, yeah, it seems pretty busy. Yeah, it is, look. I'm not going to zoom into any caravans or whatever, or motorhomes, but I'll keep it wide. And yeah, there's quite a few down here. There we go. That's all I'm going to do. If you do want to come down and don't just turn up on spec, give John a call. You can get the details from Facebook site, or just Google the Nook campsite. Now, they used to have some viewing over there, but I don't think they do it anymore. And yeah, is that old manky bus? Look at it, it's even more on the tilt. Let's see if we could zoom in and see how, oh dear, broken glass everywhere. You know, I'm sure that's on the lean more every time I come here. And the campsite, I believe it's open until the end of October. You never know. Well, I will be here, let me think, well, obviously tomorrow and Friday down at Duxford, Saturday Duxford, Sunday Duxford, and then Monday back here, and I'm not sure how long I shall be down here, maybe Wednesday, so it depends. Okay, I may go back on Friday or Wednesday. We're just going to see how busy it is and how much action we have. Habu 1, cheers from a damp York. Oh, it's not too good up there. Well, we had the rain earlier today, and certainly last night as well. It was hammer time with the rain. And Monday night we had a real cracker of a thunderstorm around about 1 a.m, something like that. It was great. I was loving it, you know, looking at it. But it was so hot, such a warm night. I had to have the windows open on the van, and phew, it was hot stuff. Chris Hall, come on, Chris. Put your hands together, everybody, and start praying and hoping that the weather behaves itself this weekend. All right, we've been lucky with the shows this year. Last weekend for the Victory Show and also the Shuttleworth collection at Old Warden, the weather forecast was dreadful, but it was brilliant. You know, no problems. There was a bit more of a breeze on the Sunday, which meant the Lancaster couldn't fly. But we got the Lancaster at the Victory Show on the Saturday, and that was great. Over 20 Spits down. Wow. That's Spitfires. That's for Duxford. Whoa. Please let it be good. Wonderful sky with wispy clouds. Oh, it's so much better than it was last week. Now, we like jumbo jets, don't we? Hey, of course we do. I mean, we're looking mainly at, we're down here, military stuff and all the rest of it. Now, last night, there was this beautiful jumbo jet came in, and the sky was absolutely amazing, and they were using runway 10, so in other words opposite to what they're using at the moment. So they were coming in from the behind us, okay, but there was a big black cloud over in Ely direction and on the approach to runway 10, but the sky, it looked incredible. We had this black bit, but then the sun was setting and it looked incredible, and I thought, oh, this is going to be the shot of the year. It's going to look absolutely wonderful. What happens? Even though they were using runway 10 because of the bad weather that was just over there, they came in on runway 28, and at the point when it came in, this jumbo, it was absolutely hammering it down. So, but that's the bad news. When people say, hey, I've got bad news, they say I've got good news and bad news. Well, it always means it's bad, but no, we've got some good news, because I got that taking off, and we're going to see that in just a moment. And we can hear something else powering up as well, and that is quite possibly some MC-135s, the Hercules. That's Strix, and no doubt they'll be going out as well. Hey, look, well, if they stay in the circuit as well. And I think the moon is up, or something's up over. We'll see that in a minute. That'd be pretty cool, wouldn't it, hey? If it goes a little bit higher, get the Ospreys going through the moon, bring it on. Right, very quickly, I'm going to see if I can get that takeoff shot for you of... And the music was being played in the background, you know, and we know what time it was 5:30. So here it is, very quickly. Let's get that jumbo jet for you. Bring it on now.
And a very fast pass that time. Struggling to find it for you. So there we just had a couple of quick shots from earlier today. I've got so many videos that I've done over the last couple of days, which we can bring to you a little later. Let's just look at that. Right, let's move that back around. See what all the noise is about. We've got the other Osprey coming through as well. That's the first. That's the first actual Osprey since. Let me get this right. What I'm trying to say is you haven't missed anything. Let's put it that way. Okay, let's get back to the chat with the brilliant folks in the chat room. You are what makes Airshow World special. And you will see in a bit the reason why I'm not up against the fence. It's because so I can get back to the van when it's dark, because we can't be up against the fence when it gets really dark. Hello, Val. There she is with that fantastic icon of hers, which is a beautiful pussycat. We love cats. Coningsby Live. Hello, Coningsby Live. How are you? Always good to see you, young man. Howdy, everyone. How are we all doing? We're doing fine. Oh yes, yeah. We all missed the air shows, but of course, hey, by the magic of Stu Bear's unbelievable collection, and we're talking about videos here through the winter time, I'll be bringing you some absolute classics. You know, we do that feature Friday night called Classic Air Shows, and I'll show you just a few, about 2 minutes, 3 minutes, whatever, of some old classic videos. Hey, we got some big long afternoons, so you'll be able to put your feet up from about 1 o'clock, probably a couple of times a week. Well, I can hear it, but I can't see it. Here it comes. Going to appear right now. And it also sounds like the, as you can hear very well here, sounds like the other Ospreys coming through fairly slow as well. And whether they're going to be going up again, we will find out. Would be great to, when it's a little bit darker, because you get this brilliant green glow. It's not quite there yet. Who knows, they could be going back up again just a little bit later. LZ sounds sweet. Somil is also with us. Well, actually, I think he's just gone, but thank you for joining us. Hey, we got Uncle Car Guy. Hello. We mentioned Val, John Bullen, Jim Gemmell, Coningsby Live, Habu 1. Habu 1, yes, I explained about when the Jumbo came in yesterday. It's obviously bringing freight across some whatever, probably Coca-Cola, US Coca-Cola. Oh, I was saying to Andrew today, wouldn't it be great if they had a shop or something so you could go and buy some American Coca-Cola or there we go, just trying to sort my mics out as I drop one of them. You certainly don't want to drop one. Bit of rustling for the moment, hang on. There we go. I just clipped it on. We should be okay with the sound now. How's that one working? John Bullen says, I'll never forget the time in April that you were out at Mildenhall with a biting beetles. No, they're not about this evening. That's right. Around about from April till about early July time, these bugs start coming out. Huge, great big things. And about 15 minutes after sunset. So they've certainly not popped out yet. But yeah, it was quite funny, wasn't it? Hey, they're going up again. Bring it on. Look out for that green glow. Now I've got a feeling, I don't know for sure, but I wouldn't be at all surprised if they're going to go off and do what they do, you know, do their work, probably off to Sculthorpe or somewhere. So we're not going to see that green glow. Now, so we're coming from the other, because they're going in that direction and into the rather, we're not going to call it a bright sky, but it's certainly brighter because it's getting dark than when we point the camera back over there. Now, if they were coming towards us, you'd see that green sort of glow from the props, which looks really cool. But I'm sure you've seen it before and played it many times. But I'd love to have bought that, but I think they're going off to do what they do best. And it's I'm sure I was supposed to say something to somebody, but nice shop. Shot even. I know what you mean there, Coningsby. Coningsby. You see, that's it. Predictive text. If SHGP's still there. My Lord above. He did make us laugh on. He made us laugh on Friday night. Oh, what he put into the chat room, unfortunately I couldn't release it because it would really embarrass him. Well, he said it wouldn't have embarrassed him, but it wasn't really apt. I'm Coningsby live, but you don't have the burgers, lol. Hey, I can bring you the burgers as well. Yeah, no problem. I've got American burgers in the van. You know, no worries. I get them from Mildenhall, from the... hey, if you come down here, go down the butcher's. They do these flat burgers, fantastic, US style. They are gorgeous, very, very nice, and I'm well stocked. I've got loads of those in the freezer. Didn't give any to Steve SHGP this time. No, the main reason being, obviously when I go away in the van, I have to use all the fresh food first, and then I start on all the frozen stuff. Davo, that's a Blue 21 out of Maguire. Blue 22, KC135 should be coming in next. That's interesting. Now, Blue, the call signs, they have that call sign normally when they're bringing stuff over. That is transiting. So I wonder. But I'd have thought they'd have been in by now. Anyway. That's me off on a tangent. Right, that jumbo that you saw. And what can we tell you about it? Now, that is a special jumbo jet. Yes, it does cargo freight and what have you now. But years ago, quite a famous jumbo that. It was one of these that puts the fires out. So in other words, it's absolutely full of, I don't know, I suppose it's water. Absolutely crammed full. They've got used to obviously have big tanks in there, and water tanks I'm talking about, not the sort at the Victory Show, and be used to do the fire bombing, so trying to put the fires out, you know, California style and all the rest of it. So certainly Google that and check that out. So when that came in, it was something really special, and I was over the moon to be able to get that. And it went up at Bulldog says, oh, it must be 4:30. 4:30 GMT, but of course it's British summertime, so it was 5:30 that took off. Keep the messages coming in. It's always wonderful to say hi to everybody in between the quiet bits. And Andy Pauly, hello, and saying hi to Susan. Christian, hello Christian. And who else could we say hello? Right, might be coming out. Okay, Quid 32 might be coming out. That's our good friend JF Aviation Videos. After the show, check out his YouTube channel. Who else? Gordon Duncan, 2-time C-130 is about to start, he says. Thank you. I think you can hear them. Paul Notley, hi to you. Hi, this is my first time on here and he loves it. Well, you're at the right place. The best chat room. You've come to the right place with Stu Bear and Air Show World. And don't forget, every Friday night, for anybody new, or just in case you've forgotten, don't forget, every Friday night between 7 and 8 o'clock, we have Stu Bear's Air Show World live studio show. And of course, last week, as you know, it was an outside broadcast. This week, it's a recorded show, okay? But don't miss it. Some incredible video footage coming up, including F-22 display and lots of other stuff. The reason it's a recorded show because I'm going to be at Duxford over this weekend. All right, but I always make sure there's a show for us. So it's a recorded show between 7 and 8 o'clock this week. But next Friday, I'll either be live down here showing you highlights of what I've been showing in the week, or maybe back at the studio. We will see. But every Friday night, you can catch Stu Bear's Show World show. And also, don't forget, I say we've got the members, and we certainly know who the members are because they come up in green bold. If you'd like to be a member, click that button and reap the benefits of which are going to be quite a few very, very soon. So we'll be telling you all about that a little later. But for everybody, hey, we've got rewards and all sort of things for you. We can give you things. We haven't got key rings or stickers or anything like that, but we give you 15% off all your tea. And okay, Mr. Bear, roll the advert. It is the Kent and Sussex Tea and Coffee Company, and of course, for all viewers of Air Show World, you can get 15% off every order. All you have to do at the checkout is use the voucher code. The voucher code is AIRSHOW, AIRSHOW, AIRSHOW. Use that and at the checkout and you will get 15%. How would you get to the Kent and Sussex Tea and Coffee Company? I hear you cry. Look under the video right now and you may have to click on more and you'll see there's a link and that will take you straight to their website and you'll get the best tea and coffee in the world from Air Show World. So hey, check them out. Okay. The moon. Is it a full moon? It's almost. Let's have a look. Let's have a look up over there, Mr. Bear. Not quite a full moon, is it? Hey, and because it's behind the trees, it's not. Let's see if we can get some focus on that. No, it's not going to do it at the moment because it's behind that tree. But when it gets a little bit higher, you never know if these C-130s, MC-130s, if they take off, go in the circuit, we may get one going through the moon. I'm not too sure. We'll find out. So while we're just waiting to see what happens with the C-130s, whether they take off, whether they do, whether they don't, and waiting for the moon to go up a little bit, we're going to go into the chocolate box of video treats and see what we can pull out. Come on, let's pull out a coconut. So what I'm going to show you now was recorded over the last couple of days. Okay, Mr. Bear, let's hit it. Video time, let's roll.
So that was a KC-135. Tank.
KC-135.
Oh, okay.
copy. Descend, maintain 3,000 for Senate.
And you're back with us live right now in total darkness. We put the headphones back on, and of course you all know what we were up to just a second ago. Let me see if I can press this button here. That's the wrong button. Let me click one of these. I think it might be this one. Here we go. Let's go for the night shot and see if we can there we go. So they're over there somewhere. Okay. Just bear with me just for a moment. You're up there, are you? So there we go. That's on the night shot. So that's certainly picking them out a lot more. And it looks like, I mean, it is absolutely pitch black under normal circumstances. You wouldn't be able to see that. But I've just put on to the night shot and just about picking it out. Right, of course, what you were, somebody said, is it live? And what you were watching were obviously highlights from the from yesterday and also earlier today. I just quickly stopped it. But there's a couple of more bits to show from that. A few other bits that we had earlier today, but obviously if when we have any movements down here, I immediately hit the live one more time, and there we go. They're probably going off, well, who knows, they could be going off to Sculthorpe, could be meeting up with the Ospreys who went a little earlier. So we're going to go back to normal view. There we go, you can hear the beeps. That's the phone holding it too close. And there we go, that's normal view, and yes, you can't see them on that. All right, we're going to move back around, and a couple more things just to show you before we, as you can see, it's pitch black now, absolute total darkness, and that tells you that it is live. But of course, when you're seeing those daytime shots, yeah, it's from early in the day, that's what it's all about. And you get the warts and alls straight off the camera, totally unedited. Hopefully you enjoyed those shots that we've showed you so far. Also, just for a wrap up this evening, I'm going to show you a couple of shots from the Victory show and the fantastic fly past of, in particular, my favourites were. I'm going to do a full video of that and a studio show from it as well very soon. But I'll show you a couple of little highlights like the B-17 and also the Lancaster. Wow, fantastic. It was really good. Remember, it's unedited, straight off the camera. But before we do that, quick hi to a few people. So Uncle Cargo, thank you very much. Casey135 lighting up on flight radar. Right, so it looks like I did hear one taxiing down, but of course you just had the two Hercs. Excellent. Okay, Lewis, evening Stu, hope you're doing fine. Hey Lewis, great to see you, thank you for joining us. Jeffrey as well, hey Jeffrey, lovely to see you. Val, and also Hugh Gordon. Hey Hugh, who else can we quickly say hi before we go into the next bit? Right, so Fred the Ted just tells me that that he's telling me there's something taxiing down, so hopefully, well, we'll bring that to you very soon. But I'm going to go straight back into the video camera, and we'll finish off with the we'll finish off what we've been doing today, right? And then before we do completely wrap up tonight, I will show you those couple of little clips from the Victory show on Saturday. As I said earlier, unfortunately we couldn't bring you the Sunday because our video man went down with something bit nasty. It was probably the food I'd been giving him. Okay, let's get into the camera. As soon as we get aircraft coming this way, I will be back live. Back in a second.
And we are just about up to date. So you've seen all the movements from yesterday and also today. And a little earlier in the show, you saw that takeoff of that jumbo jet. But oh, by the way, the Quid, the KC-135 that was taxiing out, sounds like he's been delayed by whatever reason, okay? But I am keeping an eye on that. If it does go within the time that I've got on the show, I will go straight back alive, okay? But maybe to wrap up tonight, what I'm going to do, I say if it does start to take off clearance, I will hit the live straight away. But what we're going to do for you, a bit of an extra bonus, we're going to go back to last Saturday at the Victory Show with a bit of luck. That's if I can find the video. I've got about 500 clips on here, so just bear with the bear just for a moment, because whatever you're seeing tonight, it's straight off the camera, unedited, and I've got to find it, okay? So I'm going to try, hopefully, and find the B-17 and then the Lancaster, okay? So let's go for that. Let's get into the video camera. All right, back with you live in just a few moments.
There we go, a few bits from the victory show, and finishing off with that particular. That was scary, I can tell you, because the ground was absolutely tinder dry, and yeah, you saw that vehicle hightailing it out of the way. It wasn't just the vehicle that started moving very fast. I got out of there very, very quickly, I could tell you. But it was perfectly safe, because what they do, they plough the outside part of the actual field, so if it did go like it did, all those flames, it stopped at that point. But yes, it was warm. It certainly warmed you up. Oh, what shall we do for you? Well, I think the 135 KC135, the quid call sign, can't remember the actual number, doesn't matter. I think that's been slightly delayed, and I'm just listening. Yeah, it sounds like it's been delayed slightly, but hey, we brought you so much stuff tonight. I hope you've enjoyed tonight's show. If the conditions allow tomorrow, and if I'm wide awake enough, I will perhaps maybe be at Lake and Heath first thing tomorrow morning. Okay, so keep an eye out for that, because I didn't advertise tonight that I was going live. I didn't know until about 10 minutes before that I was going live, so make sure you've got the notifications working, and please, hey, consider becoming a member of the exclusive club. Yes, be a member of Airshow World and reap the rewards. There's going to be more rewards coming very, very soon. Yep, it is absolutely pitch black now. I'm going to have to put on a bit of a bright light to be able to see how to get all of this packed up. Just before I do go, we will have another look at the chat room and say good night to a few folks, but let's have a look at the old Mooney up there. There we go, see if we can get a shot of that. I'm not too sure whether we will. There we go. I'll just try to focus it a little bit better. Let's do a bit of this. There we go. Oh, very pretty. There we go. So with the moon right in the sky, and all you fantastic folks that have joined us this evening, I hope you've enjoyed tonight's show. Don't forget, Friday night at 7 o'clock. This Friday, it's a recorded show, but some fantastic video footage lined up for you, including the F-22 Raptor. I'm going to be down at Duxford Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and back here again on Monday, for hopefully bringing you lots more. So keep an eye open. We may be live tomorrow at Lake and Heath. We'll see how things all work out. Dickie McVitie, hello Dickie McVitie, see you at the weekend. I've got your DVD with me. SHGP is there. Whoopsie. Is that fire deliberate? Whoa, it was scary, mate, but it was all okay. I hope you enjoyed those couple of clips, especially the Lancaster. Wow, fantastic. For photographers, I recommend it. I really do. The brilliant victory show. You get some of the best clips, best still images of anywhere, I'm absolutely sure. Okay, well, I'm just about out of here, so thank you so much for joining the bear this evening for this special right down here at RAF Mildenhall. I'll be doing lots more shows, so hey, make sure you've subscribed, and keep enjoying, keep on doing what you do. Have yourself a fantastic rest of your Wednesday evening on the 9th of September, as it comes up just after 10 to 9. Until next time, have yourself a great evening from my good self, Stu Bear. You take care. Bye for now. Good night.
Dakota, don't take a backtrack behind the Mustang. Road runway 19 on the surface wind is currently 170 at 5. Dakota, thanks. Mustang's runway vacated. We're going back to front. Roger. Dakota's backtracking to parking. Kathleen is just lining up for 199. Yeah, we're visual with him and backtracking to parking. Roger, the QFE 1000, currently the surface wind is 180, less than 5. right hand downwind for 19. Roger, 77160.
What with this section? Got off, just put it in the quick. Get out. Single stop.
Cover that. After reversing.
Well guys, thank you very much for watching, and hey, you never know, tomorrow morning I could be at Lakenheath. We'll see how it goes. Thank you, and have yourself a fantastic evening. Good night.